A few weeks ago, I uploaded this video showing you how you could create an AI agent that posts to your Facebook wall, your Facebook page while you sleep and potentially make money. It was a good video, got lots of views and lots of comments. However, I wanted to highlight this comment specifically by Marty. Marty says, how do you actually monetize this though? And can it be done automatically? It's a really good question that I didn't talk about as much in that video. So I wanted to make sure that I address it so that I can show you that this is an asset that you could make money in a variety of ways. In fact, there are at least 5 ways that you could make money from creating an AI agent that pays you while you're asleep. And we're going to talk about them. I'm going to talk about the least profitable way and then the ways that I recommend. I'm going to give you a roadmap on how to get started. This is probably going to be the last video that you need to watch in order to start making money with this type of content. Hi, my name is Austin Godbolt, and I teach platform-proof monetization. I show you step-by-step how you can make money online without having to rely on platforms and ad revenue and unpredictable algorithms. And if you want to be added to the globe, comment down below with your city, state, zip code, province, or country, and I'll get you pinned. So let's go ahead and get started. So I think one of the most common ways, the ways that people are aware of, is getting paid with ad revenue from the platform. YouTube has it, TikTok has it, all of the platforms, or a lot of them have it, where you just create content and then they pay you pennies, literally pennies. And so let's talk about the pros. You get paid just to post. You post on the platform or have the AI agent post on the platform for you, and then you walk away. It's really passive once you set it up, which is a huge pro, and there's no additional work needed. You just keep posting. However, one of the drawbacks, and I think there's a number of drawbacks with this, is that the pay is really low. Your CPMs could be as high as $3 per 1,000 views or impression. So if you wanted to make significant amount of money, you would need a significant amount of traffic. And the CPMs actually vary and fluctuate based on the niche that you're in. So let's say you are in, I don't know, the kids niche. You're making kids, maybe you're making, which could be really cool, you're making different AI art where kids could download it and color. So like coloring pages, right? So every few hours you have AI generate a new coloring page. That's a relatively low CPM. Or if you're doing like make money online business, side hustle, that's going to be a higher CPM, but you still need a significant amount of traffic in order to make a decent amount of money. Also, some content is ineligible to monetize, and that's a huge problem. And one of the issues that I have with platforms and relying solely on the platforms is what's eligible to monetize today could be ineligible next week. The platforms are always moving the goalposts and they're shifting, and sometimes they just delete the monetization altogether. For example, like Pinterest did, they're like, hey, you know what? Instead of giving you money to create content, which they need us for, by the way, platforms have tricked us into thinking that we need them, but in reality, they need us, because if we don't post, then they don't get the eyeballs and attention, and then they don't get ad revenue, and then it goes downhill. But the greatest magic trick ever created, and this is a side quest, the greatest magic trick ever created was convincing creators and random people that we needed the platforms. That's a side note. Let's move on. Anyway, some content is ineligible, which can be a huge problem. You never really know what's ineligible. You have a vague idea, like not safe for work content, obviously is going to be ineligible. It probably won't even make it to Facebook, but that can change sometimes. Then you need at least 10,000 followers, which can be kind of a challenge and delay how soon you can start making money, right? So follower count is a vanity metric. It doesn't really matter when it comes to making money. If you've got a good product or service, or you've got stuff that people are generally interested in, follower count doesn't really matter. You also need 50,000 post engagements, which can feel like a lot. And as I have on there, requirements can change at any time. You can be removed from the program at any time, and you have no control. You have absolutely no control. You're at the whims of Facebook and their monetization policy. I think in the last 5 years, they probably changed their policy at least 4 times. So you're at the whims of some random person you've never met. Can it be done automatically? Yes. You just post, right? The second way, and I would say 100 times better way, is affiliate marketing. With affiliate marketing, you simply get paid to recommend other people's products and services. Now, right now I'm turning on this microphone, which should have been on when I got started, but I could make money simply recommending this microphone. And the way that it works is I sign up to join an affiliate program. There are over 11,000 of them out there, as you can see. Once I'm accepted, I get a unique URL called an affiliate link, and I can place that affiliate link in my content. So I could put an affiliate link in my Facebook page and let people know that if they want the best healthy dog recipes or the best food, best healthiest food for their pet, go here. It could be an affiliate link. Now, Facebook sometimes is kind of finicky with those. I would actually probably send them off to like a landing page, then have them click on an affiliate link, but that's neither here nor there for this, right? You partner with established brands. You can partner with Chewy or Nom Nom or insert your favorite company here, and you can potentially make money. You don't have to worry about shipping, customer service, or return. You literally are just creating content, and it's passive once it's set up. So once you sign up to join an affiliate program and you're accepted, you just get a link and you put that link on Facebook, and then you walk away and you have the AI agent continuously create content for you, and some of those people are gonna buy. And in fact, what you could even do is you could include an affiliate link inside of the AI agent so that every single post that you create includes an affiliate link. Now, Facebook might suppress that because they're not a huge fan of sending people off the platform, but you could do that in theory. It is free to start, so you don't have to spend any money. However, let's talk about the drawbacks. Potentially low payouts. If you partner with a company like Amazon, they'll pay you like 3% commission. So if you're selling a $100 product and you're only getting paid 3%, you can do the math and see that you're going to need a significant amount of affiliate clicks before you can make some money, okay? And the other drawback is you may have to wait to get paid. With affiliate marketing, most affiliate programs don't pay you right away. They want to verify the payment was made. They want to make sure the product or service isn't returned. And so you might have to wait a net 45 days, a net 60 days, a net 90 days before you actually get paid. Also, the affiliate programs have payment thresholds. You might have to wait. The payment threshold might be $100. So you might have to earn $100 in affiliate commission before they'll pay you out. And if that's the case, you might have to wait a few months even after you earned an affiliate commission. So you might have to wait. Let's say you don't make $100, your first $100 for 2 months. And then you've got to wait like 90 days after that. So it can be a while before you get paid. The affiliate program can change its policies at any time. I'm talking to you, Amazon. Amazon has changed their affiliate program and policies probably once every 18 months. When I first got started back in my day, when I first got started with affiliate marketing, the commissions were like 10%, and they were really good. And everybody over on YouTube was an affiliate marketer. They were promoting different products and services and having a really good time, a really good profitable time. But now it's more like 3%. And so you need significantly more traffic in order to start making money. Affiliate marketing is still really good for people that are just getting started, learning about business. But over time, you look up and you realize like, hey, I need to get more traffic, or I need to find different ways to make money. So let's go ahead and talk about the payouts, or the cons. One of the cons is the potentially low payouts, as I've talked about. You may have to wait to get paid, as I've talked about, payment thresholds. The affiliate program can change its policy at any time. And for most or a lot of the affiliate programs, you don't have access to buyer information. You don't know who purchased from you. So if someone were to click on my affiliate link for this Rode wireless microphone and it takes them over to Amazon, I don't know who bought from me. And that's a problem because I want to potentially sell them more stuff. They know, like, and trust me enough to buy something from me. And I might want to add them to a mailing list. I might want to send them a thank you note or a thank you card, or offer them a private course or something like that to help them get started. So one of the drawbacks is that you don't get access to the buyer information. In most instances, you just get notified that you earned a commission, which is fine, right? But can it be done automatically? Yes, once you find the affiliate program. So I have another con that I didn't mention, but one of the cons is some affiliate programs are going to reject you. They're going to say that you don't have a large enough audience or presence. They might say that, we've got enough people already in our affiliate program and we're not accepting any more applications. they might say, we're taking a second look at our affiliate program and we're putting a hold on everything. However, you still have their affiliate links all over the internet, and it can be difficult to swap those out. That's yet another con. If you are just doing affiliate marketing and you're putting affiliate links all over the internet, you've got to go back and figure out where they are so that you can change them and swap them out. All right, let's go ahead and get into some of the ones that I really like and I really recommend. Digital products. So here you can make money selling workbooks, planners, cheat sheets, etc., ebooks. And a digital product is anything that you create using your computer and is delivered over the internet. It can be, as I mentioned, workbooks, cheat sheets, guides, ebooks, planners. It can be photos, coloring books. It could be songs, beats. It could be literally anything that's created and delivered over the internet. The pros of digital products is you build a mailing list. So you start building a list of buyers that have purchased from you. If I'm selling a $10 workbook, everybody that buys from me knows, likes, and trusts me enough to buy that $10 workbook. I have their email address and maybe their phone number, and I can sell them more stuff on the back end, which is really cool. I can also include affiliate links inside of my digital product, which helps add a second revenue stream, which is really, really cool. Also, instant cash. Whenever someone buys from me, I get that money instantly. It gets added to like my PayPal account, for example. I can always make a withdrawal and then get a portion of that money back. I have more control. Because I'm creating my digital product, I can change the price. I keep 98% of the profit. I do have to pay my payment processor and then any like sales page or funnel builder out there. But I have more control. If I want to change my digital product 2 weeks in, I can do that. And it is passive once it's set up. So once you set up your digital product, you put your link to the product that you've created, and then that's it. You start making money literally while you sleep. With this one, you have unlimited earning potential because of the reasons that I mentioned before. You can add affiliate links inside of your digital product. You can create what's called a value ladder and sell the buyers more stuff down the road as long as you continue to be helpful. So people will buy a $7 digital product, but then you could also build a sales funnel where on the next page, they buy something else that they might need. So maybe you sell a checklist or a blueprint on healthy how to train your dog, right? A checklist, $7 checklist. And you could do an upsell on the next page where you sell them a $97 course on how to train your dog. And then eventually, 2 months later, you could create a course or membership where you're helping people with common issues when it comes to their dog. So hopefully you're able to see with a digital product, you can build out what's called a value ladder and sell them more stuff. Unlimited earning potential, free to start. So you could start creating a digital product for free using Canva and Gumroad. However, if you really want to scale, it's going to cost money. You're going to want to build a mailing list. You're going to want to build multiple digital products. And so this is going to cost you money eventually. So cons, it can take longer to set up than affiliate marketing. Your first digital product should take you about 3 days to set up. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, you create the outline. Saturday, you start the digital product. Friday, you come up with the outline and you start creating the digital product. Saturday, you create the digital product, and then Sunday, you make the sales page, and just like that, you've got it in 3 days. There is a bigger learning curve when it comes to creating a digital product because you have to actually do all the work yourself, and then you need to know sales, marketing, copywriting, and website building. And customer service is required because some people are going to email you and say they didn't get the product. Then you've got to email them back and say, check your spam or promotions folder. Some people are going to want returns because they bought it with the intent of buying it and then just not asking for a return because they didn't want to spend the money, which is always frustrating as a business owner. And, just customer service in general. But can this be done automatically? Yes, it can be done automatically once you set up the sales page and the digital product. A way around this is you could do what's called private label rights. You could buy PLR products and you could buy them, download them, and resell them. Actually, let me just show you what that looks like real quick. So this website, for example, Buy Quality PLR. You could go to a website like this, not necessarily this one. You could go to this website and find products that are already done for you, buy them, download them. So for example, let's say Education PLR. You could actually create a Facebook page where you're teaching people Spanish words. And then you could package this up, 24 unrestricted Learn Spanish PLR articles. I'm not sure what's inside of that, but you could buy this, package it up, create a sales page, and then sell this to help people learn Spanish. Now I'm interested in this because I think this is a really cool idea. Actually, I just had an idea. Create a Facebook page where you're teaching people Spanish or any language, really. How cool is that? Anyway, so you could go to this website, spend $4 to buy one of these, download it. Usually some of these will come with actual sales page that you can import into your system, sell it for $7 each. People buy, you make money. So let's see. Can it be done automatically? Yes, but it will cost money to scale. The next one, which is really cool, is called Software as a Service, or SaaS, SaaS. And this is where you create a software and you turn it into a service where you're earning monthly reoccurring income. So the easiest way to think about SaaS is a company like Netflix, Hulu, ClickFunnels, or even YouTube Premium. It's all software. Stuff that you look at on the internet is software. But then the service is you get it every single month. Most people don't think about their Hulu subscription or Netflix subscription unless they are, tight on cash. But let's talk about the pros of this. Many of the same pros as digital products. So it's digital products plus. It offers reoccurring income. So for example, people will pay you every single month like Netflix as long as the software works, as long as they're not having any issues from it. It's really simple, right? It's more passive than digital products because you don't have to come up with new ideas. You don't have to keep coming up with different things. And as I mentioned there, you don't have to keep coming up with new content. However, there are a few drawbacks or cons as well. Customer churn. So customers are going to be leaving, and for every customer leaves, you want to find one or two to replace them so that you can keep making money. There is a customer service aspect. Some people will need help setting it up the first time. Without automation, it will become more work. So you'll manually have to upload or onboard people onto your software without automation. It's more expensive to start, or it takes longer to set up. Okay. And what that means, more expensive to start, is either you could white label, like Go High Level. A lot of people use Go High Level and white label it. That's what I do. And so it costs a significant amount of money to get started. Or you can do it for free, do it yourself, but it's going to take you longer. You're going to need to know coding. You're going to need to know how to kind of put a few different systems together. And it's probably not going to be free to start. Can it be done automatically? Yes, of course. So maybe if I was thinking about a software as a service, maybe I create like a Netflix for dog lovers, right? I upload videos that are teaching dog lovers different things. I create a different category where it's just like entertainment, where dogs are running through the forest or something like that. But that could potentially be the software as a service. The next one, which is kind of like SaaS, but not really, is memberships. You earn reoccurring monthly income by helping people solve an ongoing problem with exclusive content and information. And the pros of this is it's monthly reoccurring income. You never start at zero at the beginning of every month. So just to go back, a few drawbacks. One of the biggest drawbacks of digital products and affiliate marketing is every single month you start over. You're starting off at zero. And, that can be kind of stressful if your goal is to make $3,000 every single month. You're wondering at the beginning of the month, how am I going to do it? What can I do to make that money? If you have a SaaS or membership, you're naturally going to have people that reoccur, that roll over or matriculate to that next month. So you're never starting off at zero. Also with a membership, you're building a list of buyers. It's 74% passive and free to start. You could start a membership with a Facebook group, or you could start a membership with a school community, and it's free to start up. The drawbacks though is it can take time to see significant income because you're trying to get people on and it's brand new. If you want to make $5,000 per month, you're going to need to consistently do marketing and keeping your customers happy so that they matriculate and you continue to build and grow. You must continue to create content. In fact, you're going to have to create more content, which can be kind of frustrating if you're limited on time, right? So if people are in your membership, they're going to expect maybe videos or workshops or trainings or even live coaching calls, live Q&A calls in order to have their problem solved. Okay. And then customer churn, there's going to be naturally customers that don't matriculate to the next month. And then you have to find ways to build a community and keep people engaged. One of the most powerful aspects of building a membership or a community is having people talk to each other. If people don't talk to each other, they don't feel connected, and so they don't continue on. They ask themselves, what are they paying for? You need to figure out a way to get people talking to each other and not necessarily just talking to you, because it's more work for you. People are going to be asking you questions directly, and you're going to be the only one answering them. What you want, what you need, is you need people asking questions and then other community members answering those said questions, right? And so, can it be done automatically? Yes. In my experience, an experienced business owner does at least two of these methods. So they're doing at least digital products and affiliate marketing, or memberships and digital products. Another suggestion that I have is make money and reinvest in your business. Don't start balling out of control. One of the things that I see is when people start making money, they instantly start buying stuff. They instantly start thinking that's my money. But what you want to do if you're just getting started and you're making money, reinvest in not necessarily learning a skill, but that can help. Reinvest in upgrading your systems. Reinvest in finding ways to take yourself out of the business or out of the system so that you can scale and make even more money. Don't start balling out of control. Anyway, honorable mention. I had a thought of an honorable mention, but I forgot it. Anyway, so here's how I did it. I started with affiliate marketing. My first foray in online business with security cameras. I had a blog and I have a YouTube channel dedicated to security cameras. And I started off by recommending different security cameras. In fact, this is one of the security cameras that I started recommending. Then eventually, I purchased private label rights products and I sold them on my website. And then eventually, I created memberships. And then for the last two that I created memberships and software as a service, I started that with this business vertical. So like teaching people how to make money online. And even with teaching people how to make money online, I started with affiliate marketing. I was recommending Legendary Marketer, which is a popular course that a lot of people were recommending at the time. Then I created my first digital product. It was the 60-second business blueprint. I actually did that in order to get more affiliate commissions because I included my affiliate links inside of that digital product. And then I created memberships. I have a membership down below. It's called AI Agents, something like that. And then I have a SaaS, a software as a service. G-Bolt Systems allows people to have their email marketing, create sales funnels, sell digital products, do all that stuff in one place. So if I were just getting started, most likely if you're still watching this video, you are just getting started. Partner with, so this is how I would monetize that Facebook page that I referenced a few weeks ago. Partner with Ali, Nom Nom, or Chewy as an affiliate. Next month, create a digital product, maybe a healthy snacks recipe book. So 50 recipes in a recipe book. Create a membership, charge $5 a month for doggy tips, exclusive content, and more. And so you might be, when it comes to this doggy snacks recipe book, you might be thinking, Alston, with ChatGPT, none of this is relevant. In fact, I would argue the opposite. I would argue that most people in the world have no idea what ChatGPT is and how powerful it is. Or people don't have the time to want to go out and figure out what it is and how to use it. Some people, and this happens with every technological advance, some people will say, I'm going to learn this or I'm not going to learn this. There's going to be a significant amount of people that say, I'm not going to learn this. And so they'll still buy recipe books. They'll still buy magazines and stuff like that. Anyway, 6 months from now, I create an app that lets users know if a food is safe. The app would include a community that feature other ways to keep people engaged. And then the app would have two levels, a free level and then a premium. So you can see there, I incorporated everything that I mentioned, the 4 different ways to make money. Now, before I continue, someone is going to say, hey, Alston, what about this? I'm sure someone's going to say, what about drop shipping or sponsorships or brand deals? I heard it's a great way to make money. In general, there are probably 20 different ways that you can make money with your Facebook page. These are the 4 that take the least amount of time and that can be done automatically. And if you know anything about me, I only focus on things that I've actually tested and things that have actually worked for me. I never made it far enough in Amazon, and I never made it far enough in dropshipping to tell you if that works. I have never signed a brand deal, so I can't tell you that brand deals go off without a hitch. Now, people have come to me about brand deals, and I've turned them down, and video was one of them, because they only want to give me like, was it like $50? They only wanted to give me a very small amount, and I turned them down. So I only talk about stuff that I have direct experience with. Dropshipping may work. Brand deals may work. There are a lot of stuff works, okay? So now that you know the different ways that you can make money, follow this page if you want to learn how to make money with AI agents. I've been uploading pretty frequently and consistently, talking solely about incorporating AI agents into my business so that you can learn how to incorporate it into your business. Make sure that you follow along if that is something that you're interested in.